I would say that everybody needs to have values to survive. Like if we go back to, thousands of years, like tribalism alone, those 150 people, they operated on values to stay within that tribe. And if people did not stay within those values, they would be excommunicated from that tribe. And then they'd have to go be out on their own and alone trying to figure out what to do next. So values.
And that meant death.
And that meant death.
That meant death,
right?
10,000 years ago, yeah.
And nothing has changed. If you want to go to like the Vikings or the Middle Ages or the Knights, I don't care. Name an era where you think these people are badasses. There are still values they base their team off of. Maybe they're not the same values you and I have, but there are values that have to exist as a unit. And if you don't have values, to bring it up to modern times, we can fight, we can walk around with fucking clubs and rape and pillage and do all these horrible things, but guess what? That doesn't last for long, and that crumbles around you. Maybe you can set a group of 3 guys that you have those kind of horrible values with, but you're not going to be good human beings. And martial artists are not just about being a badass on the mat. It's about sharing these values that you can perpetuate across everybody you touch. So I think for me, or when I hear that, if anybody has that comment, it's just based off ignorance, right? And it's not really looking back on history or whoever they value, whoever their mentor is, whoever they look to, their community, that individual's community was based off of a set of values to keep that group together. And then there was a vision and a purpose to keep that group going. Even if it's Genghis fucking Khan, they had values they lived by, and they had a vision, and they conquered the world. Right?
We don't agree with them now, maybe, right?
We don't agree with them,
for sure.
but there were values. To make it work. Otherwise, you're just fucking lost.
Doing whatever. That was a great answer.
Yeah, I mean, I actually think you said that pretty